Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Go Far Together. Today we're going to discuss a specific role, the importance of the number 6 in the system, in the way that we want to play. You need to understand that in our team, for the varsity team specifically, there's going to be 3 main guys that play that role. If you're the team, you know who you are, and specifically, you should know who's the main guy that's going to be playing that role. That is, if you come to practice and you're actually catching on and doing what I expect out of you. Now, with that being said, the very main thing, I need you to understand your defensive responsibilities. When we do not have the ball and we are under pressure, you become a third center back to allow this to happen, to allow us to have 3 guys in the box with a good pressure cover and a wonderful balance. You allow this balance to happen, because if you stay up here or if you're out of position, our center backs are going to get cut open somewhere. But by you providing that cover, you allow that to happen, and then this will offer protection through the center. And that's when the rest of the midfield comes in. Now, going back. So that's defensively, we're under a lot of pressure. But the very main thing you have to do is on goal kicks, you offer support here to make sure that we can get the ball out cleanly. Like we talked on those other videos, you gotta make sure you open here so you can make little passes. You gotta be, anytime the ball moves, you gotta be open for the pass and able to move the ball fast. I want the most out of you. I want 2 touches. Clean. A good clean directional touch, which is why you need to have your head on a pivot and always look around like a chicken. Always looking around for that fox, making sure no one's going to come and get you. You cannot sit on the ball. You're not trying to hatch an egg. You just take a look, make sure there's no one around you, and switch to play so we can go on. As we progress the ball and it goes on to our midfield, you want to be available for your midfielder, for your number 8 or your number 10, so that you can offer the pass drop back. You can pass to your fullback. You can offer the double drop over here and just be able to move. Don't be afraid to, even on the build up, drop into this position right here, because if you notice right now, our fullback is up here supporting the winger, and we have an overload over here. We have 5 players on the side, but at the same time, we have a very beautiful balance of resting defense. We have the ball, but if we were to somehow turn it over, we can just close up, you press, everybody else tucks in, and we're good. We should be able to do this. The moment it's just like fighting. Just think about it like you're fighting. You don't go in there windmilling, throwing punches. You take a quick punch and you contract. Take a quick punch and you contract, so that you can cover the main spaces. Obviously, you're trying to cover the face, the money maker. In here, you're covering the goal. So the moment something bad happens, think right away, everyone is thinking about covering the goal. We cover the goal, we cover the spaces, and we make sure we follow our runners. Like I said, we contract so that we can keep the spaces tight and keep those areas covered so that nothing bad happens in behind. Now, let's set up the formation again, because I really need you to see all this. I need you to understand how important, how pivotal you are to this team. You are literally the pivot. You are in a diamond here. You push this guy over a little bit. You're in a diamond here. You are in a diamond here. And you are in a diamond here. There's a bunch of diamonds around you. And you have to build the wonderful engagement ring that connects all that together. You have to be. You have no other option. There is no way that the ball comes to you and you lose it. Absolutely never. You have to be super clinical. You have to be able to, if the ball's from here and you can offer this pass and it comes to you, play to what you see. You would have already taken a look, and also the teams are moving this way. You can drop to the center back here. He can take a little space. As he's taking space, you can drop again. Rest defense. You're thinking defensive all the time. You're thinking defensive, and we're progressing the ball up, but based on the movements of the team. See how beautiful that looks? Right away, we're defending and we're covering. The moment the ball moves up, you can go ahead and push up. If he goes here, you can go ahead and offer that pass from this guy so that you can move it over to the other side so that we can go ahead and carry it around on the other side. What we want to do when we have the ball is we want to use our back line, and I want our center backs and our CDM to be very, very good on the ball. Don't be afraid of taking your space, taking good touches, making good passes. But the only way you're allowed to do that, well, the only way you will be able to execute that is if you are confident on each other, you're confident on your own ability, and you trust each other to be able to actually execute the plan. And look around. Always look around. If you know what's around you, you'll be able to take the touch in the right direction, which is why I emphasize so much of the directional touches. Now, with that being said, this is the role, and this is what I expect of you. When we are full on attack, and the ball is way over towards the box, or we have actually turned it over on our wing, and this guy's supporting, okay? Because this guy's going to be the one supporting over here, or the cam is going to do an underlap. For example, if the cam doesn't overlap here, I need this guy to go and occupy the position of the cam, while the center backs get tied together with the other fullback. So we should have two center backs like this, and while all these guys worry about attacking the box, and these two guys are worried about the defensive cover right here. The whole point of this is to delay it. If it comes here and this guy comes out on time so that you can switch the ball this way and delay the play, then that's okay. If not, as soon as it comes to you, you just finish. There is no sitting on the ball. There's no taking risk, because if you lose the ball here because you're just thinking too much, you allow all this space for the opposition strikers and cams to attack your back line. And more than likely, this is going to be a 4v3, or at best a 3v3. And yes, you have your goalie back here, and you can hope on them taking a long touch or a bad ball, and you can hope that you guys are faster. But even if they are faster, if you give the opposition a 40-50 yard head start, you're not going to catch them. So I need to be smart, and when you are supporting that attack, you're always thinking of covering your defense. And the moment that comes up anywhere near the top of the box, you have to finish it. Give me a second, baby. I apologize about that. It's my daughter. Now, with that being said, the moment we turn the ball over, your position right away is to drop in as these guys come in. Because the moment we don't have the ball, remember, the moment we lose the ball, we have to press it. If our press is beat, then right away, I want us to take our shape in the midfield. Ideally, here would be our confrontation line on the mid third. So think of it as this one. I want my goalkeeper high, and I want this guys to be right here, closing the play. You want to force the opponent to play the ball in the middle, because this is where we have the numbers. We have a lot of numbers in the middle. We have 2 and 4 is 6 right in the middle. Very compact, very effective. And you are going to be able to dictate that, because it's important that you guys right here in the midfield have a lot of good communication and are talking to each other. So you can tell this guy when to press. But ideally, I want this guy to do the pressing. To be able to, for example, if the ball's this way, I want this guy to press this way, and I want this guy to press this way to deny these passes. And force this guy to either take his space and face our number 9, or take the ball long into a 4v3 that we're going to have on midfield. We're going to be able to trap those guys, and we're going to be able to harass them, and we're going to be able to win the ball. But only if you guys understand your role, and specifically on this video, to this number 6. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you actually take that into your mind and understand that I need you quick, effective, moving off the ball, and more than anything, thinking. I need you to be the smartest player in the field. All I need from these guys is to run and put the balls in the net. All I need from these guys is to follow runners and do overlaps on offensive positions. And this guy to come in late into the space and finish up the net, finish up the play. But I need you to connect everything, to connect the defense with the offense, to connect the left side to the right side to the left, to be able to move back in here when the ball's being dropped, so that you can drop it to your other center back so that he can move it along and be making good, precise passes, because you make a bad pass here and they on. And you cannot afford to do that. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Give the video a like, and we'll see you soon.